Real tea, plastic savage. Ooh, spill that tea.
As always, I just want to remind you, everything I'm discussing is for entertainment purposes only. I am not actually affiliated with these people, and this is all speculation and based on what we've all seen. And on that note, let's get into some things. All right, what's good, everybody? So, there's so much that goes on, not only in the entertainment world, but just in general. Like on social media, you see some of the craziest stuff when you're scrolling on your timeline. I know it can't just be me. Um, Now, this is a crazy story. According to the Gay Times, a gay woman was diagnosed with homosexuality by a Spanish hospital. Yeah. hmm Apparently, the gynecologist wrote homosexual um, on the paperwork when it said what were they diagnosed with. And she only went to this gynecologist just because she was having some sort of a menstrual issue. So now that's crazy to me that people are even still employed in positions like this that are so out of touch. Like, this person really may have in their mind been like, the only thing wrong with this girl is that she is a lesbian, because in their mind they see that as wrong. Now, I don't understand that. I don't like that. And I get very irritated when I hear people act like that. But we need to start vetting people when they get to a certain age in their places of work. And I know it's hard because a lot of times there's unions or there's things that protect people. But you cannot have people like this who apply their own personal beliefs to their job like that. I don't care if you like gay people or not. Like, I'm coming to you to ask you about my vagina. Well, I don't have a vagina, but I'm saying, like, if I was this woman, like, I came to you for you to give me your professional opinion about what's wrong with my vagina, and you're giving me your ignorant opinion about what I do with my sexual life, with my sexual preference. No, you can keep that, and also get on unemployment because you're fired. Now, while we're on the topic of sexuality, um, Nicki Minaj was actually on IG Live with Saucy Santana the other night, and they had a cute little, back and forth with each other. Their friendship is definitely really cute to see. Um, but Nicki was, giving him his props. And if you don't know who Saucy Santana is, he is not super mainstream. He is a rapper. His music is popular on TikTok. Um, but he's been around in like the underground scene for a while, I guess you could say. He has like a dance that's pretty viral. And you know, he had a song like "Walk It Like a Dog," and then he has that really popular song right now called "Walk," where like the challenge is to like like strut like you're on a catwalk and like bend it over and twerk a little song. so um so they were on IG Live the other day, and one thing about Santana is he's gay. He wears lashes, he wears nails, um, and all that. But he has a beard. He gets a fade. He doesn't walk around wearing wigs or fully like, dress up as a woman. Um and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because there isn't. But it what could have been just like a really cute moment where Nicki was just telling this young gay rapper that she's proud of him for being more than his sexual preference, because a lot of times in the entertainment world it's now perceived as like a gimmick to use sex or sexual orientation to sell something or to get attention or get outrage culture going. So She was just letting him know, I'm proud that you don't feel the need to say, I'm gay, everybody, I'm a gay rapper, just so you know. He's just an openly gay man who owns his femininity and keeps it on wax. He's releasing music, and in his music, you don't hear him saying, I'm gay, I'm gay, I'm gay. Or, you know what I'm saying? He is just saying, like, I'll take your man, like, and all this stuff. So it's not that he's hiding anything at all. There's no hiding it, like, with him. Like, that's like somebody telling me when I was in high school and I would walk around wearing, like, a completely, like, masculine outfit, but I would put on hot pink lip gloss and these blue contacts and Barbie earrings in. And I'd be like, tell me that I'm not allowed to do that. Tell me that I'm not. Because I'll beat your ass. Because I'm still a man. Right. So shut up. That is kind of the energy that I feel like Santana has. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with any other thing, because what Lil Nas X does is, I would have done that too. I'm both. You know what I'm saying? Every day I don't feel the need to be super flamboyant, and every day I don't feel the need to be like, oh, I'm masculine. I just am what I am. If I wake up today and feel like I want to wear my clothes a little tighter and put on my Barbie chain, that's what I'm going to do. And nobody's going to tell me that I can't. Okay? But if I feel like wearing baggier fitting clothing and just throwing on my little chain really quick with my plain little diamond studs, and I throw my fitted hat on or whatever, nothing changed. I'll still talk the same way. I'll still stand for Nicki Minaj the same way. I'll still literally dress like that, take your wig off and put it on my head. I don't care. And for some reason, in the last few years, now it's becoming that if you say that is what you prefer, it in some way, for some reason, people think that means that you have a problem with the other ways of doing things. Now you could go on the internet and say, I like pancakes. And you're going to get all these people saying, so what the hell does that mean? You have a problem with waffles, bitch? What are you, anti-waffle? What? No, it was just a post about pancakes. We could talk about waffles. I prefer breakfast sausage with my breakfast. But just know that if there is crispy bacon cooked properly in front of me, I'm taking that bacon too. But if someone said, do you like sausage or bacon? And I said sausage, they're going to think that I have a problem now with bacon? You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense, okay? It doesn't make sense. But for some reason, Nicki was giving Santana these compliments, and the fake outraged people on the internet who are fake woke and always try and make up a story about nothing for likes or for clout, because that's what the world is addicted to now, child. Listen, they took this whole hour-long IG live with all these other things talked about, and they said Nicki Minaj is saying that she likes that Santana hides his sexuality and isn't openly gay. Now, why would you get on this internet? Why would you get on Al Gore's internet and say a lie like that? Can you tell me? Unless it's that important for you to try and make somebody look bad, right? I had arguments dragging other gay people on the internet who definitely knew what she was saying, but for some reason were trying to act like they didn't know. Selective stupidity is what I'm going to start calling it now. Not just selective outrage. Selective stupidity. Okay? Find something else to talk about. Seriously. Now, finally, on this topic about sexuality, I'm going to move on to Lil Miss Lizzo, who attended Cardi B's Pasa Pasa dance hall Jamaican-themed birthday party last week. And I'm not a hater. Am I a fan of Cardi B? No. Did that party look lit? Yes. There was a lot of famous people there. A lot of our faves were there. People that are friends with Nicki Minaj were there. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really just be like, oh, like so and so attended the party. It was a really big party. There was even fans there. Half the people didn't even get close enough to Cardi to even like take a picture because of the way it was set up. Um, but yeah, there was a lot of people there. I mean, Spice performed. I love Spice. Um, Now, I have no, and I need to stress this, I have absolutely no issue with owning your sexuality, with dressing provocatively. I literally, go ahead. Do what you feel comfortable with. Everybody deserves to be able to feel sexy and empowered in what they wear. I'm the first person to get up and defend somebody for being slut shamed. Like, you're not gonna get up here and say because a girl is showing her cleavage or has pasties on, that she is a slut. Like, no, that doesn't define if somebody is a slut or not. However, there's a certain level of class to everything that you can either have or not have. And unfortunately, someone like Lizzo, who at this point uses this sympathy game of doing stuff on purpose to get attention about her body, which she knows is like not the ideal picture of what an attractive body looks like to the general public. I'm not the skinniest person either. I'm not going to go out and walk around with my gut hanging out over my pants, with my rolls exposed when I'm sitting down or something, and wonder why people are giving me a weird look. Or why, when pictures are being taken, why people are looking like, ugh, this gross fat ass in the corner is literally ruining my picture. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be offended by that. Because if I chose to wear a revealing outfit like that, knowing full well that I'm not confident in my body because my body isn't as tight as it should be or where I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? But of course, somebody like Lizzo who uses sympathy to boost people paying attention to her, is gonna, after all of this whole fat shaming and blah, 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 and how she cried and said it makes her feel... Ma'am, if you felt any type of uncomfortable, the fact that you showed up with your titties out, with your coochie and your ass out, wearing a see-through dress in public, no, ma'am. You could have worn the mesh dress with a little bit more of a cover-up underneath it. Like, I know skinny girls who would have classed that outfit up a little bit. So it really has nothing to do with you being a bigger girl. There are so many big girls out there who dress to their body type. Okay? The girl in the cheetah print outfit that was behind Lizzo knew and understood the assignment for a bigger girl. Okay? She was dressed so nice. Sometimes you don't have to literally have your coochie and your ass and your titties out for you to be serving sex kitten, okay? You could serve sexy with a turtleneck on. And all covered all the way down to your ankles. But see, these girls, a lot of these girls these days, it's you get trapped. Now if you criticize her for that, you're a bully and you're fat shaming. Ma'am, I'm thick, okay? I'm not a small, I'm a large, okay? And larges sometimes are a little tight on me. But I dress for my body type, and I still try and show off my curviness in a way that is of couth, with class. Now, maybe some of you weren't raised right, okay? Now, that's another conversation. But showing up to a public event with your shoes off, walking in barefoot, wearing a mesh dress with nothing else underneath it, when you are 400 pounds and always crying about people talking about your body, no, I don't ever want to hear you crying about what people say about you ever again. Nope. And I like Lizzo. I think that she's talented. I think that she can be funny sometimes, although I'm starting to find her a little bit corny and played out. Because I'm starting to see a pattern. Um, it's just like I said again. It's reading. I want sympathy and attention. Um, I want to say that I'm a victim. So here, victimize me. That's what it's giving. Okay. And I got dragged on the internet. I got told that I'm fat shaming. I got told that I only have this opinion because I'm ugly. First of all, one thing you're not going to say about me is that I'm ugly, sweetheart. Okay? With or without a filter. This face card never, ever, 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 ever has declined. Okay? Now, I might fluctuate with my weight, which is why I feel like, as somebody who has been both fat and skinny and in between in their life, I have every right to comment on this topic. So I did. And people didn't like it, but you know what? There's a lot of people who did. And a lot of people who have attended dance hall themed parties before commented all over the internet and were saying, this is not... Because there was people, before I finish this up, there was a lot of people trying to say, oh, you're disrespecting Jamaican culture to me for criticizing the outfit. Meanwhile, I didn't see all the other girls wearing outfits that were that revealing. How come none of the girls with beautifully sculpted bodies didn't even dress like that? Okay? There's a disconnect, okay? Now we're being told that if we don't say yes to an overweight person who can't stop eating and walking around looking like a blob, we can't even tell them, girl, maybe try on a different outfit. Because now you're fat shaming them. No. I'm trying to be a good friend and tell somebody, hey, girl, this isn't showing you in your best lighting. Let's try something else on. I would hope that a friend of mine would direct me in the right direction like that. How about we go to the gym? How about we work on our fitness and then next year we'll put you in that all see-through gown as a goal? No? Oh, you wanted to get all the attention now so that you could cry and say that people were talking negatively about you. That's right, I forgot. Anyway, that's my opinion, okay? And I'm sticking to it. And just know, shout out to all the big people, not just the big girls, the big boys, okay? If you're gay and you're plus size, trust me, I know the struggle, okay? You want to be sexy, but you still want to be understated. You want to make sure that you're showing out and showing off, but not showing off too much because you don't want to embarrass yourself. I get it. Own it. Love yourself. You're beautiful. You don't have to show off all your skin for people to like you. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, where do you stand on the things that I discussed today? And do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? I know sexuality can always be like a taboo or maybe possibly uncomfortable subject for people depending on which aspect of sexuality that you want to focus on. And I think this video kind of approached sexuality from all different angles. So, yeah. Hopefully you were able to see things from a different perspective today, or possibly hear someone have a similar perspective as you. But whatever the case may be, thank you so much for tuning in with me today. You didn't have to, but you did. And for that, I'm always grateful. And don't forget, if you have any, constructive criticism to help me make this channel better for myself and for you and for others, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Real tea, plastic savage. Ooh, spill that tea.